Okay, so after a few quiet years, boat building is back. And I mean, it is back with a bang. The 2025 lineup we're seeing, it's not just a minor update. We're talking about a fundamental shift that's completely redefining what's even possible out on the water. Let's get right into it.
So, what we're seeing is this really incredible fusion of old and new. You've got these timeless, proven sailing designs, right? But now they're being supercharged with next-gen tech. We're talking about materials like carbon fiber and hybrid power systems that not too long ago you'd only see on elite racing yachts. It's the best of both worlds, really. Classic heritage meets high-tech performance. So, in this explainer, we're going to break this whole revolution down into three key areas. First, we'll look at how these boats are getting seriously faster. Then, we'll dive into how they're becoming way more sustainable. And finally, we'll explore how the whole experience of living on board is being totally transformed.
All right, first up, speed. Designers are just unlocking some incredible performance and capability. And what's so fascinating is that this isn't just happening on the big, expensive boats. No, this is happening across the board in every size and class.
So, let's start with a question that kind of challenges our old assumptions. When you picture a 20-foot boat, you probably think of sailing around a lake or maybe some coastal hopping, right? You're definitely not thinking about crossing oceans. Well, you might want to think again.
Check this out. On one side, you've got your traditional 20-footer. Cramped cabin, not much protection. But on the other, you have the Hatpenny 20. See the difference? It's got a fully enclosed pilot house that's basically an indoor steering station. And get this, 6.5 feet of headroom. This isn't just a tweak, it's a complete reimagining of what a small boat can be, proving that even a compact boat can pack some huge ambitions.
Now, the innovation isn't just about small boats going further. It's also about making your average weekend cruise way more exciting. And that's where the planning cruiser comes in. The best way to think of it is like a sailboat that acts like a speedboat. It's designed to lift up and pretty much skim across the water, hitting double-digit speeds. A perfect example is the new Beneteau First 30. You get this incredible racing-level performance, but the handling is simple enough for a family to manage. So here's the crucial takeaway from this section. All this amazing tech, like carbon fiber, is no longer just for the elite racing teams. It's being built right into everyday cruising boats. And that means they're getting lighter, stronger, faster, and, safer for the average sailor. Now, let's see how this ties into our next big trend. Okay, our second major theme is sustainability, and this one is huge. I mean, going green has gone from being this optional niche extra to a central, totally integrated feature of modern boat design. It's a massive shift. And if you think electric boats are just for puttering around a quiet lake, just look at this number, 1,800. That's the number of nautical miles the Island Spirit 525E can go in hybrid mode. I mean, this isn't some far-off concept. This is real-deal offshore ocean crossing capability, all powered by quiet, clean, efficient tech. And what's cool is seeing how different builders are tackling this. They're all aiming for the same goal, but they're taking different paths. The Island Spirit, for instance, is all about that massive range. Then you have the Exquisite, which boasts this huge lithium battery bank, and the Majestic is just covered in solar panels. But the endgame for all of them is the same, to create these powerful, sustainable boats for serious, long-distance cruising. Which brings us to our third and final big trend, comfort. The whole onboard living experience is being completely transformed. We're moving away from those kind of cramped, purely functional spaces to something that feels a lot more like a luxury apartment that just happens to float. Just listen to this quote about the Bali 5.2. That up-and-over door they're talking about, it's more than just a door. It's a whole design philosophy. It completely erases the line between inside and outside, creating one enormous, light-filled social space. And you're seeing this idea of seamless indoor-outdoor living pop up everywhere now. And it's not just about open layouts. We're seeing features that used to be reserved for like 100-foot super yachts becoming the new standard. I mean, check out this list. Massive owner's staterooms that span the full width of the boat, hydraulic platforms that drop right into the water for a swim. It's all about making life at sea just as comfortable and convenient as life back on land. So we've looked at speed, we've looked at sustainability, and we've looked at comfort. But what happens when you put it all together? What does this vision for the future of sailing actually mean for you? Well, it really just boils down to this. First, you've got more speed, and that performance is now accessible to everybody, which means more fun and greater range. Second, you've got more smarts, with hybrid systems and clever designs making sailing way more efficient and sustainable. And third, you've got more comfort, so you can actually enjoy your time on the water longer, whether it's a weekend trip or a year-long voyage.
And really, that's what this is all about. All of these incredible trends, the speed, the green tech, the luxury, they're all working toward one single goal, making the entire experience of being on the water better, easier, and just more attainable for everyone.
So, yeah, the boats of the future, they're not on some drawing board. They're here, right now. The innovation is ready, the technology is proven, which really only leaves one last very exciting question to think about. Where are you going to go?